From the first English settlement at Jamestown to the surrender of the British at Yorktown, from give me liberty or give me death, to all men are created equal. From Washington and Jefferson to Madison and Mason, from Powhatan and Pocahontas to James Lafayette and Gowan Pamphlet. From the ideas that inspired it to the battlefields that decided it, there is simply no America without it, and no better time than now to reconnect with your country in the place that made it possible. America, made in Virginia, 250 years together.
Young children are often taught of the great heroes of our history, yet each one of those greats started somewhere. They all took their first step towards an unknown destiny. I am one of those people. What was my first step? I never suspected I would be standing on such a stage, the world's stage. I grew up in rural territory. I was bookish. I did not do my exploring in terra incognita. I did my exploring in ink. So how did I get here? I was a child who had a haltering, stuttering way of speech, and yet here I am on this stage, and I wonder, if my father had not given me a library full of self-evident truths as a child, if I had not been raised by a strong mother, if I were not surrounded by great teachers, I would not be here. History starts somewhere. For me, I began as a shy boy with a haltering speech who fell in love with books and then wrote the Declaration of Independence. I persevered and carved my own path. I grasped every opportunity I could to continue the quiet and noble work of my education. And now, 250 years after my declaration, we commemorate that pursuit of knowledge. My name is Thomas Jefferson. I made history. How will you?
Live from the heart of the historic area of revolutionary Williamsburg, please welcome the multi-platinum selling, 2-time Emmy, 5-time Grammy Awards nominated entertainer, and New York Times best-selling author, the ambassador of the Great American Songbook, Michael Feinstein.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. May God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. From sea to shining sea. A little song by the Gershwins. From the island of Manhattan to the coast of gold, from north to south, from east to west, you are the one I love the best. You're the dream girl of the sweetest story ever told, a dream I've sought both night and day for years through all the USA. The star I've hitched my wagon to is very obviously you. Of thee I sing, baby, summer, autumn, winter, spring. Baby, you're my silver lining, you're my sky of blue. There's a love light shining just because of you. Of thee I sing, baby, you have got that certain thing. Baby, shining star and inspiration, worthy of a mighty nation. Of thee I sing. The band. Of thee I sing, baby, you have got that certain thing. Baby, shining star and inspiration, worthy of a mighty nation. Of thee I sing, shining star and inspiration, worthy of a mighty nation. Of thee I sing.
a Golden Globe and two-time Tony Award nominee, including his most recent nomination for his role in the award-winning play The Ballisters. Please welcome Emmy-winning American actor Richard Thomas.
We walk in the footsteps of those who came before us, the founding men and women who challenged, debated, fought, and compromised to form a revolutionary new nation that few thought possible, an impossible dream. Tonight, we're offered up a window into both the past and future. From here, smack dab in the present, we can look out and see all that was and all that can be. And in that window, we can see our reflections, all of our reflections, as we come together with our many and varied stories to share, support, and honor.
To all who here attend on our nation's 250th birthday, please rise, if so able, for the singing of our national anthem, as led by the Virginia Chorale under the direction of Charles Woodward.
I never anticipated attending all the winter encampments of the American Revolution, or establishing the precedent that presidents' wives would follow for years to come, or becoming a national icon. I was born on the banks of the Pamunkey River in New Kent County, Virginia. My path was laid before me. Be a dutiful daughter, wife, mother. But life often doesn't go as planned. And yet with each unexpected change, I decided to step forward into that moment and accept the unknown with bravery and courage. Women are often left in the shadows of history. I chose to step into the light. My name is Martha Washington. I made history. how will you?
I hear the sound of the flute, and I hear the sound of healing, an appropriate and noble note of harmony that connects us with nature, our ancestors, and the Creator. On this historic evening, I remain struck by Thomas Jefferson's citation of the rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, rights endowed by our Creator to all of humanity. And while these rights have been tested over time and have not fully blossomed, they remain critical components of freedom's journey for every citizen on Mother Earth. In search of a more perfect union, I share with you this prayer for our sovereign nations and this great republic, the United States of America. Let us look toward the east, toward the sun, toward the great spirit of life with new hope and possibility, and grow the beacon of light we know as democracy to illuminate new paths. Let us look to the north and invite the great spirit of love to embrace all who face the cold winds of hate that seek to divide rather than unite. Let us look to the south and invite the great spirit of creation into our midst. Observe the gardens, meadows, forests, and fields teeming with new growth, and embrace seasonal rebirth. And like the tree of the forest and the stalk of the field, stand firm and proud and do not be bound again. And finally, let us look to the west. Embrace the Creator's life-giving spirit. As the sun goes down, let us not dwell on missed opportunities, but face the glow of sunset with a renewed purpose to learn from missteps. Thank the Creator for the day now past and look forward once again to the dawn. And with this new day, with renewed purpose and opportunity, let us instill in each other and every beating heart the peace that comes with communal understanding and acknowledgement.
the ceremonial sound of chants, and the beat of an indigenous drum, the percussive rhythms of West African drums that fill our souls, the colonial drums that stir the blood and call us to assemble. These drum beats are the heartbeats of our nation, each drumbeat different, yet all speaking deeply to us. They remind us, e pluribus unum, out of many, one.
Born in Hampton Roads, Virginia, this electrifying performer was applauded for her star-making triumph in the title role of Broadway's Tina, the Tina Turner musical. Now, back on Broadway in the revival of the award-winning play Proof, please welcome Virginia's own Adrienne Warren.
Hello, Williamsburg! Happy 4th of July, Virginia. It's always so good to come home. You know, I was just backstage and I met Lincoln the Eagle. Now, Lincoln is a rescued bird and no longer able to survive in the wild. So his home is just down the road at Busch Gardens, where he is a conservation ambassador under the permission of the United States Fish and Wildlife Service. And I want to let you in on a little secret. His planned appearance here inspired the selection of the next song. Another big inspiration was my family for their love and support. Where are you, Mom and Dad? Somewhere out there. Hi, guys! It's always so good to see their smiling faces amongst you all. This is such a beautiful view. And so I dedicate this song to my family, and to anyone and everyone out there who helps someone grow and become the best they can be for ourselves, our communities, and for our country. It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I have it all here in my heart. Oh yes, I do. I want you to know I know the truth, 'cause I know I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I can fly
History remembers me as a great orator, a firebrand, one who led the charge for independence through the spoken word. Give me liberty, or give me death. With one sentence, I provided the fire for an entire revolution. However, I learned the art of speaking by listening. It was my mother who took me to hear the great preachers of the awakening as a young boy. I took the fire those preachers gave me and compelled America to at long last make its choice. With words, I led a nation. My name is Patrick Henry. I made history. How will you?
Ball in. Rest. In Congress, July 4, 1776, a declaration by the representatives of the 13 United States of America in General Congress assembled. When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall be most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security.
The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms, and our repeated petitions have only been answered by repeated injury.
A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant, is unfit to be the ruler of a free people.
We must, therefore, acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends.
We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states.
From all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved.
And that, as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do.
And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. 3 cheers for these United States of America. Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah! Hip, hip, hurrah!
A multi-talented Drama Desk and Tony Award-winning actress with 9 Tony nominations, including her latest for her critically acclaimed role in Broadway's Fallen Angels. She is also applauded for her role as Aurora Fane on the HBO series The Gilded Age. Singing Take Care of This House with music by Leonard Bernstein and words by Alan J. Lerner, please welcome Kelly O'Hara.
Keep it from harm. If bandits break in, sound the alarm. Care for this house, shine it by hand, and keep it so clean the glow can be seen all over the land. Be careful at night, check all the doors. If someone makes off with a dream, the dream will be yours. Take care of this house, be always on call. Care for this house, it's the hope of us all. Take care of this house, keep it from harm. If bandits break in, sound the alarm. Care for this house, shine it by hand, and keep it so clean the glow can be seen all over the land. Be careful at night, check all the doors. If someone makes off with a dream, the dream will be yours. Take care of this house, care for this house. It's the hope of us all.
I was 19 when I defied my king. I put my entire family's future in peril for my belief in a cause not of my own, but of America. That dream of a new government founded upon the ideal of liberty for all drove me across an ocean and into the field of battle to fight another man's war. When I met the great Washington, I told him that I did not come here to teach, but to learn. I cannot lead until I know how to follow. That quest for a better version of humanity drove me to take these beliefs back to my country and to continue to fight for liberty, equality, and justice for all. My name is the Marquis de Lafayette. I made history. How will you?
Please welcome three-time Grammy Award-winning vocalist, star of the Metropolitan Opera in New York, and Suffolk, Virginia native, Ryan Speedo Green.
Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. 'Tis 7 long years since I last saw you. Away, you rolling river. 'Tis 7 long years since I last saw you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel peace, that promised land where all is peace? to cross over. I want to cross over. I want to cross over into campground.
The art of espionage necessitates disappearing in plain sight, a skill I perfected as a child, living as the property of another man. Growing up enslaved taught me perseverance, bravery, and determination. The very laws that made me disappear also made me the perfect spy. When I was asked to spy by the Marquis de Lafayette, I made the brave choice to say yes. That choice would lead to the ultimate reward, my freedom and the freedom of my family. I fought for my country, and in doing so, I fought for myself. My name is James Lafayette. I made history. How will you?
In 1776, an enslaved man and preacher named Gowan Pamphlet assembled what became recognized as the First Baptist Church, one of the earliest African-American congregations in the United States, here in Williamsburg. Tonight, in joyful honor of the 250th anniversary of that mission, please welcome, under the musical direction of Maestro Reggie Fox, the assembled choir members of the current First Baptist Church and Community Choir of Williamsburg.
There would not be a United States of America, no USA without us. It was we the people who took an idea, a passion, an impossible or at the very least an improbable dream and turned it into a revolutionary reality. And who were these men and women, these dreamers and doers who turned a world upside down? Our collective memory is a fickle one, and the names and faces fade into the fog of history, and only the most prominent figures are recognized today. Even as early as April 1790, John Adams lamented to Benjamin Rush, remember him, that the revolution would be summed up as follows: Dr. Franklin's electrical rod smote the earth, and out springs General Washington. That Franklin electrified him with his rod, and thenceforward these two conducted all the policy, negotiations, legislation, and war. That observation is not far from the mark. Yes, the well-known and all too human men who pledged their lives, fortunes, and sacred honor on that hot and humid July day 250 years ago should and must receive their due. But the entire cast of characters in this chapter of the American saga is as rich and varied as the land itself, and it too deserves our attention and respect. Among the hundreds of characters that give the revolution dimension and so much more meaning are the teenage warriors who helped to create our republic, desperate civilians caught up in a civil war, Tories with honorable and even understandable intentions. Discover the women, housewives, poets, and philosophers, not relegated to the sidelines of this historic moment, but at its center in many ways. Seek out the stories of free and enslaved Black people trying to make smart, life-saving decisions about whom to align with. Learn about the indigenous and the immigrant, and then share that knowledge with your family, friends, and neighbors. The American Revolution, our revolution, was not only about the wit and wisdom of Franklin and the immeasurable valor of Washington. It's all about those 18th century men and women, the dreamers and doers, who played their part in forging a new nation. It may come as a surprise that many of their motives and desires, their triumphs and challenges, feel familiar to this day. But after all, it's about us.
Dream to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the rights without question or pause, to be willing to march in the hand for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'd only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strong with his last
lost my father when I was 11 years old. I was raised by a single mother with 4 younger siblings who depended on me. I was deprived of an education that other gentlemen of my station were promised. Yet with all of that against me, I rose. I focused on providing my own education. I listened to those who were more educated than I made mistakes, and I learned from them. I used those lessons when I answered the call of my country and put my own self aside. You remember me as the Commander-in-Chief, the first President of the United States. But every hero starts somewhere. My name is George Washington. I made history. How will you?
For 250 years, the torch of our founders' idealism, realism, triumphs, and challenges has been passed down from generation to generation.
A salute to all who take up our founders' torch and learn from the past. May the light they ignited continue to shine. Captain, upon your orders.
Grenadiers, make ready. Freeze up. Fire! Right hand, load.
A salute to all who take up our founders' torch and engage with the present to preserve and defend long-cherished and unalienable rights. Captain, upon your orders.
Grenadiers, make ready. Freeze up. Fire! Right hand, load.
A salute to all who take up our founders' torch and inspire our nation's future as together we strive to form that more perfect union. Captain, upon your orders.
Grenadiers, make ready. Freeze up. Fire! Fire locks. Shut.
It is a privilege to introduce the Honorable John Charles Thomas, a barrier-breaking former Virginia Supreme Court Justice, a recipient of the NAACP's Lifetime Image Award, and a celebrated poet. Born in Norfolk, Virginia, he was both the first African-American and youngest appointee to the Supreme Court of Virginia, and was soon recognized as one of our generation's most exceptional orators. Here with his new poem, For the Nation, please welcome Judge John Charles Thomas.
$12 years ago, the British settlers of this abundant land took matters into their own hands and demanded that King George leave them be and set them free. From the Massachusetts Bay to Georgia's red clay, from Philadelphia's philosophers to Virginia's founding elites, cries of freedom were everywhere like a relentless drumbeat. Common sense and self-evident truths were the language of the day. Tyranny and intolerable acts would no longer hold sway. The settlers along the Atlantic coast were dismayed by British rule. They were ready to govern themselves, to build something entirely new, a form of government that would benefit both the many and the few. 1/4 of a millennium ago, when the settlers first yearned to be free, the native tribes who were born on this land were already practicing democracy. Those indigenous caretakers of this amazing place could not help but wonder how the settlers, with their calls for freedom, would change the lives of the native peoples. And watching too, in manacles and chains, were the Africans brought here enslaved, who questioned in marginalized voices whether this freedom would also make them free. Now looking back over the arc of time, we all can plainly see that the promise of those opening years is slowly coming to be. It has not been a simple, uncomplicated course. It has taken wars and marches and civil discourse to get from where we started from to the times in which we live, where the essential promises of the American way are becoming more accessible day by day. Thus, we the people have molded ourselves into what we had hoped to be, a people who live with liberty and who are happy being free. We have made those words that inspired the world the core values of our philosophy. So now in 2026, we can glimpse that ideal place that America still aspires to and hopes someday to fully embrace. That place where all of us can be all that we were meant to be and unite with our fellow citizens to preserve this fragile democracy. We must recall as we celebrate what Ben Franklin reminded us of, that this republic is ours to keep, but only if we can lift it high, ensuring that freedom does not die. Then we who now uphold the torch can pass it on yet again in one long, continuous, unbroken chain that will ensure that freedom continues to reign in this land of the free and home of the brave.
Falling from heaven and Mercury past comets fly through our sphere, there's nothing to be afraid of. We've been here time and again, bound through space on our blue earth. The nightingale, thrush, and the wren, murmurations painting the twilight with promises we try to keep, with rhymes, our words insisting as we meander towards the biggest sleep. Amen, amen, amen.
To all who here attend, please welcome American singer and songwriter Judy Collins.
I'd like to have us think of John Newton tonight, who changed his life in 1778, turned his back on the slave trade ship that sank, and went to a church in England and wrote Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Through many dangers, toils and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I
We all start somewhere, whether it is with the opening of a book, the detail of a painting, or the thought that sparked a new idea. None of us know our paths until we walk them. When we look back at these small moments, we can see their importance, but seldom do we understand the importance of the moment upon which we stand. A child at a painting, a girl learning something new about those who have gone before her, a boy recognizing his strengths. Those moments began with a choice. As we look to the next generation to write the next 250 years of our history, we look to you. History looks to you. How will you make history?
Here we begin. On this historic evening, let us pledge ourselves and recommit to a new season of civic renewal and to the enduring work of a more perfect union. Whether you're here with us this evening, watching from home, or from anywhere else throughout this nation, if so willing, please raise your right hand and recite with us. We, the people of the United States of America, raise hand and heart and mutually pledge
to embrace the spirit and responsibilities of citizenship, to renew our commitment that all people are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and in recognition of our nation's 250th anniversary, we mutually pledge to learn from the past, to engage with the present, and to help inspire America's future as we strive to form a more perfect union. And so we will. This is our semi-quincentennial pledge.
Throughout our nation's musical journey, wordsmiths and composers, including the Revolutionary era's William Billings and John Dickinson, right up to the years of George M. Cohan, Irving Berlin, Woody Guthrie, and beyond, have captured the essence and the heart of the American spirit with timeless patriotic classics. So now it's time to join in for a 250th birthday sing-along. Sing out, America!
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I follow my footsteps to the sparkling sands of an island desert, and all around me the voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
Please welcome the Chief Executive Officer of the Colonial Williamsburg Foundation and a member and executive principal of the Virginia American Revolution 250 Commission, Carly Fiorina.
Good evening and welcome to the Colonial Williamsburg Foundation. Virginia is the birthplace of our nation and belongs to every American. And this revolutionary city is our crucible. Tonight we gather in the spirit of civic renewal, inspired by all who have fought, struggled, and persevered, inspired by those who believe that we, the people, can build something better. But perhaps as we gather tonight, we quietly worry. Have we become too jaded, too fractured? Have we lost the secret sauce? Do we still have what it takes? We learn in our lives that real love means knowing someone completely. Real love of country, patriotism, means knowing our nation completely. Nostalgia is not history. Propaganda is not history. The full story of our nation allows us to see and understand ourselves and each other more clearly. America was born amidst all the jealousies, cruelties, and hypocrisies that afflict human endeavor. Thomas Jefferson was envious of Patrick Henry's fame. George Mason and George Washington came to disagree so intensely, they refused to speak together ever again. Deep divisions existed throughout the colonies over religion, ethnicity, politics, status and class, slavery, and the treatment of the indigenous. The independence movement was called treasonous and condemned by many. Those colonists who supported and fought for revolution risked absolutely everything: property, stature, livelihood, and lives. The British Empire was the most powerful the world has ever known. The enslaved faced an agonizing, life-threatening choice: to fight alongside the British for an uncertain promise of freedom, or to fight alongside their enslavers in pursuit of the radical idea that we all are created equal. And imagine the Native Americans facing existential crisis, called savages by the colonists, but also experiencing savagery at the colonists' hands. And yet, the American Revolution was fought and supported by men and women of every color, every creed, and from every continent, free and enslaved, native and immigrant, rich and poor, famous and unknown. Ours has always been a fractious, restless nation, and yet over and over we have found common cause. 250 years ago, enough people chose to declare independence and embark on a perilous, uncharted course toward self-government. And in the years since, time and again, within our communities and across our country, enough Americans have chosen to set aside division, doubt, and disappointment and commit to something larger than themselves. Throughout all time and across the face of the earth, ours is the only nation not founded on ethnicity, territory, or religion. Ours is the only nation in human history founded on ideas, principles, and a system of government. And so, America is where more things have been more possible for more people from more places than anywhere else on earth. For 250 years, every generation of all too human Americans have believed in the promise of America and the privilege of citizenship. So now it is our turn. Now it is our turn to once again commit ourselves to the promise of our beloved country. We have our fears and our faults, but we are all Americans. We have our differences, but we are still one nation under God. It doesn't matter where you've been or where you're going. It doesn't matter how you started or what you look like. It doesn't matter whether you can trace your ancestry back to the first Americans or you became a citizen this morning. If you believe in individual liberty and equality before God, if you believe that each of us has the right to dream our dreams and then work to make our dreams come true, if you believe we all can and must do our part to form a more perfect union, if you believe these things, then this is where you come from. This is where you come from because this is where those ideas were born and raised, where the dream of freedom became a nation destined to achieve it. Tonight, as we together face our future, let us remember who we are and how we got here. America, welcome home.
A window. We open a window, close a window, see through a window. We look in, we look out. We draw the curtains to cover them. We fling wide the shutters to reveal them and ourselves to an outside world. A window is a portal to a place, to our souls. In a window's reflection, we see not only what lies just beyond, we also see what lies within, the reflection of us. Here now, with the Leah Glenn Dance Theater, Virginia Chorale, and Ryan Speedo Green, the premiere of Through a Window.
I can see the future through a window. I see vistas of the past, fling wide the door and discover what's before us. Open your mind and find what's meant to last. Through a window, there's a story not yet written. Through a window, trials and glory recall. If all we do shape a legacy of a nation, this is our time to climb the heights or fall. Here we begin. It's a audience to win. In Virginia, the first colony to be free. We can see through a window another dawn is waiting. Through a window, dreams go forth to greet the sun. Send out the word to each and every generation. We will not rest until the day is won. The work is done, and what once was and what can be, the world will see. Through a window, through a window, through a window, through a window. Another dawn is waiting. Through a window, dreams hope forth to greet the sun. Send out the word to each and every generation. until the day is won, the work is done, and what once was and what can be, the world will see. Through a window, through a window, through a window, through a window. Through a window, what will you see?
In the words of the great John Adams, written 250 years ago, the great anniversary festival, it ought to be commemorated as the day of deliverance by solemn acts of devotion to God Almighty. It ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with shows, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of this continent to the other, from this time forward, forevermore.
singing Italian songs. E compare ci posso sonare. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. I've been waiting such a long time for Saturday. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. Then your mind gonna let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go way back when. I didn't even know you, you couldn't have been too much more than 10. I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with degrees. But it don't take too much IQ to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. That your mind gonna let yourself be free. Oh, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom. Hey, think about it, you think about it, think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think that your mind gonna let yourself be free. You need me, and I need you. Without each other, there ain't nothing neither can do. Yeah. Think about it, baby. When I'm gone, think about it right now. Oh, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom, 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 hey, freedom. You had better stop and think before you think. Oh, beautiful, for heroes proved in liberating strife. Oh, more than self, our country loved, and mercy more than life. Oh, skies for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, God, He shed His grace on thee, and He crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Once there was a land with a dream in her heart. Wild as the wind was her hope. In those far-off days, she could dream all she would. No one but her heart believed her whole. All she could do was to hold to her dream, catching every rainbow's light, praying for the miracle to come to pass, even on the darkest night, that she would fly beyond the sky, beyond the stars, beyond the heavens, beyond the of delight, shining in her destiny. Here is the promise for all of our hopes, telling us we can be free, and we will fly beyond the sky, beyond the stars, beyond the heavens, beyond the dawn. We'll carry on until our dreams have all come true.